Hello students, myself Dr. C.R. Chougule, Head Department of English, Gopal Krishna Gokhale College, Kolhapur. This lecture is for the students of BA3 Compulsory English. Name of the paper F is English for Communication for the Semester 6. Let us know the Module 6B, 3 questions by Leo Tolstoy. The story Three Questions, written by the Russian novelist and moral philosopher Leo Tolstoy. He ranks as one of the world's great writers. His War and Peace has been called the greatest novel ever written. Leo Tolstoy was born at Yasna Polona, his family's estate, on August 28, 1828 in Russia's Tula province, the youngest of 4 sons. His mother died when he was 2 years old, whereupon his father's distant cousin took charge of the children. In 1837, Tolstoy's father died, and an aunt became legal guardian of the children. Her religious dedication was an important early influence on Leo Tolstoy. When she died in 1840, the children were sent to Kazan, Russia, to another sister of their father. Tolstoy was educated at home by German and French tutors. Tolstoy left Kazan University in 1847 without taking his degree. Let us know the part first of the story, 3 questions. A king once thought he would never fail if he knew 3 things. 1. What the right time was to begin something. 2. Which people he should take advice from. 3. How to decide what the most important thing to do was. He sent messengers throughout the kingdom. He promised to give a reward of a large sum to the person who answered his 3 questions. Many wise men tried their luck. They gave a number of answers. One said that the king should go by a timetable. Another said that the king should do whatever seemed him necessary at the moment. The third answer suggested that the king should consult wise men or magicians. Answering the second question, they gave top importance to his counselors, or to priests, or to doctors, or to soldiers. In reply to the third question, the wise men gave importance to science, or fighting, or religious worship. But the king was not satisfied. He went to a hermit who lives alone in the forest. King think that hermit is an intelligent person. He would absolutely had the answer of these 3 questions. There the king saw the old and weak hermit digging the ground. The king asked his questions but got no answers. Then he took the spade from the hermit and began to work in his place. Several hours passed. It was evening, so the king stopped digging the beds. The king was ready to take leave from the hermit. Just then, hermit told that someone was running towards them. Let us know the part second. The king saw a bearded man running towards them. His hands were pressed against his stomach, from which blood was flowing out. As he reached the king, he fainted and fell to the ground. He had a large wound in his stomach. The king washed the wound and compressed it with his handkerchief. At last the bleeding stopped. This man felt better and asked for water to drink, and the king gave him fresh water. The sun had set by then. The king and hermit carried the wounded man into the hut and laid him on the bed. The tired king also fell asleep. When he awoke, the bearded man asked to forgive him. In fact, the man was the king's enemy. He had followed the king to take revenge on him. He had taken an oath to kill him. The king had once put his brother to death. The man hid himself in a bush on the way to the jungle. He came out of his hiding place when the king did not return for a long time. He got wounded by king's bodyguards. He would have died if the king had not dressed his wound. He felt grateful to the king who had saved his life. He promised to serve the king as a faithful servant. By hearing this, the king was very happy that he had made peace with his enemy. He forgave the man and promised to give back his property. Then the king went up to hermit. He again asked for 3 questions to hermit. Hermit explained that by digging the beds for him, the king had escaped from the attack. So the most important time was when he was digging the beds. Hermit himself was the most important person. So to do him good was the king's most important business. Hermit further told the king that the most important person for him was the person with him at a particular moment. The most important business was to help that person. And the most important time was now, that is the present moment. Thanks for listening me carefully and attentively. Thank you.